to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. Who's in here? Linda Perkins, is it Kite or Keat? Cheryl Gale, Gay what? Gay when it? Jesus, I can't say it. I'm tongue twisting this damn self. Sorry, baby. I'm gonna call you Cheryl G and Linda PK. Yes. Star Bright and Starlight. Hi. Come in. Come on. We're gonna talk about the toxic ones, the bringers of the darkness. Yes, baby. We going in. I was up early and had to get pen to pad because some of you, from the emails I get, you don't know how to deal with these people other than giving them the absence of your exit, your back, your shapely back as you toddle off to infinite possibilities. Hey, Sarah Elizabeth. This is the time, my Phoenicians, for you to start taking your power back. Toxic people only have the power that you give them. And in some cases, that power is by you still being present and accounted for during the bull swanky. Let me call in the energies. Energies up. As I was saying before I interrupted myself, if you find yourself in an unhealthy exchange, right, with one of these toxicities, right, these bad news bears, right, do not allow them to control the narrative. How you might ask? By having a specific point, right? If the point that you're bringing to them is about their behavior or how they've manhandled you, right, in some kind of upside down, backstabbing, front stabbing kind of a way, right, stick to your point. These bad news bears will immediately turn it around on you, my Phoenician, flip that shit on you, right, and start saying, well, you did this and you did that. You have to always remember, when you are speaking to these people, they are going to do double talk, right? Use Jedi mind tricks to bring it all back around, and your valid point, your specific feelings that you wanted to discuss, right, with that bottom feeder will be scuppered. Stick to your point, my Phoenician. Stick to your point. And most of all, respond. Don't react, because they're looking for you to lose your wig. Lose your wig, blood. Where is it gone? They're looking for you to lose your wig, right? And get mad, so then they can say, yeah, you're this and you're that. And listen, you don't raise your voice. You do not hike up your blood pressure, not a smidgen, right? Before you approach this person, it could be a child, right? Your children, a co-worker, a family member, a friend, right? Or a frenemy in a what? A Judas in a Peter suit. Yeah. Make sure you get all of those true, heartfelt emotions out. If you are sad, be sad before you get there, because you need to be neutral. Easter Island. If you are angry, get that anger out before you speak to that person, because you will be heightened and easily triggered, because they will be throwing things back at you that have nothing at all to do with your specific point, right? The core that you're trying to get to. No. Always be clear and stick to your point. And keep your cool. When they are trying to go off and flip it back around on you, my Phoenicians, what you do? You keep quiet. And anything they say, you go, oh, yeah, okay, that's how you feel. And then you go back to your point, the point of why you're there. You've come to discuss your feelings of their what? High Commander Decepticon treatments of you. Hey, RB, glad you could come in. Come in. We're talking about the toxic, right? The back, front, neck stabbers. Yeah, the frenemies that will have your edges, right, in permanent alopecia. Anyhow, don't allow them to flip it back on you. Make sure that you control the narrative, because they will try all of their cunning ways to make you feel like you did something bad just because you had to bring up your feelings, right? Because them out of they're out of order. There were so many swear words, but I had to control it because I want you to get my point. I need you to what? Feel me. Yes, baby. Any sentence you have when dealing with this toxic person must begin with I feel, because it's about your feelings, and your feelings are tantamount and most important, because repressed feelings cause bitterness, it turns into codependency, and it puts you in a state of disadvantage and lack amongst the skullduggerous. The bringer of darkness will then try to counteract you bringing it back to the point and keeping calm, and your voice at an inside voice, remember, possibly an inside interview voice, because you've cried out what you needed to cry out, you got the anger out, and you come into them like Easter Island, right, to gather up that ass. Always begin any sentence you start off with this bringer of the darkness with I feel. They will still, as I said, try to bring you back around and make you focus on their feelings. They may be crying, they may be screaming. Some of them may be even what? Brave enough to try a bit of violence, a little bit of ass kicking. Kicking nobody's ass in my... Listen! 3 go-to moves! And then you get away. I don't teach you, my Phoenicians. Hey, Tabitha, love your name. Glad you could come. And Nikki Bobs. Well, anyhow, we've got 3 go-to moves. The point of these moves, right, I've told you. If they try to grab you at the front, the heel of your palm, okay, and you drive it up on the nose and upwards. Because if they're going to draw first blood, be prepared for a rumble. But it's to get away, my Phoenician. Because I'm telling you, these bottom feeders, right? These pracklers and prackalicious hate when they're unmasked. What's that, Sarah Elizabeth? Your little sister assaulted you last night. You should have kicked that ass. She's giving you what? A perforated eardrum. I would have beaten the brakes off of her. I'm not one for violence, but let me tell you something. You put your hands on me in the state where I am at now, be prepared for the house to come down. Come down. Oh. As I was saying, always be clear and remember that your feelings are valid, right? And this is what the toxic person has over you. I'm telling you what they have over you. The fact that you've forgotten that you have the power to walk away and never come back. No relationship in your life, my Phoenician, must be completely unconditional. Everything becomes with boundaries and requirements. And if said behaviors are not adhering to your boundaries and requirements of being around your prototype personage, right? Didn't you know what I just said? And see, everything is a sign. This is talking about resolving issues, right? Some of you are in abusive relationships and you feel as though it's your responsibility to keep saving the relationship. relationship. Shit. Yeah, it came out of shit and I think my mouth meant it. Right? It's not. You are there or was there by choice. The longer you stick around a toxic person, right, it gives them the power to continue to treat you in said manner. Always, in every relationship. I don't care if it's a new friend, a colleague, intimate your boundaries up front. Let them know that you are not, I repeat, are not the one to be fucked with. No, sir. No, have it. This is a season, right? It's called cutting season, clear out season, because this has been predicted as a year of prosperity, abundance, and new levels of awareness as soul family meets soul family and gathers their strength, right? And their cranium together. Just saw 1111 on the counter. Yes, baby, 1111. This is about you guys being on the right path at this moment in time. And you can't be having them still treating you as a victim of hate. They already did that at the gate. This is your time for champagne. Sarah, what are you going to do about your little sister that gave you a perforated eardrum? Are you going to allow her to get the other one? These questions you need to be asking of self. As I sip my mocha and cuddle my nay. Your mental health is the most important thing that you have right now. And you must guard it like Smeagol. Don't allow these toxic people to continue to plunder, pillage, right? And loot your life. Break those generational curses that are allowing you to be a beacon, right? To perpetuators of pain and subterfuge. Let's get the energy for this read. All my cards are hiding from me. This is outrageous. Where's my Witch's Oracle deck? Sorry about these people. I know you're waiting patiently, but I'm missing a deck. Oh, I put it in another pile. Look, what's on the base of the deck? This person brought no form of healing or learning to your situation. There was no growth in that situation, and they were getting their intimation from the devil. Yes, baby. A crow in the reverse. That's dark energy. Negative. This person was a negative Nelly and put it on you. Let's get the domino of the day. After this read, I've got to slip off and get my 10,000 steps in. Thank you. We have a 5-4. The Hierophant and the Emperor. This is boss up season, my Phoenician. This is about you stepping into your leadership role, especially in your life. This is about you removing who needs to be removed. Those Judases in the Peter suits. Yes, baby. They need to be get gone once and for all. And feel sorry, not. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, hell no. Let's get some more light up in this shiznai, right? We have the energy, right, of 5-4. This is about unexpected good fortune coming towards you, my Phoenician. Some could be in a financial manner. Some of you may be winning winning pentacles in a financial manner over a toxic person. Yes, baby. Because the Emperor in reverse is somebody who's a tyrant. High Commander, Decepticon, Narcissist. That's why they're on a stone throne by themselves. But you also have the energy of the 5, my Phoenician. This is Taurus energy. It also represents the Hierophant. Yes, baby. The keyword for the Hierophant is security. The security that you are establishing for yourself or have established for yourself. These people, these toxic people see it on you. They see greatness in you. This is why they're still trying to break you at what? The 9th hour. Yes, just before you slip into your abundance, your season of abundance. They want your thoughts to be focused on them, tied up with them. When I always tell you, my Phoenician, what you focus on grows. And every time you put your mind to these toxic people, especially if you've already banished them from your life, right? You thinking on them is giving them energy to whatever fuck shit they're up to. And more often than not, it's F shit to trip your ass up. Yeah, your bum, your buttocks. They want it on the ground. They want you in the dust. As I was saying, they would like to undermine your insecurity that came out. They want you to have insecurity at this moment in time. This is not a time for you to make any major decisions, my Phoenician. This is about you checking all of the information, making sure that you have what? The boss handle on all of the intel. Yes, baby, including going to the divine, because the 5 brings into mind temperance. This is your ancestors as well, my Phoenician. Calling in your ancestors to clear the path before you. In the name of Father God Most High. Yes, baby. As I was saying, the 4 brings into mind the word communication. I told you some of you are going to have to do a powwow with toxic family, friends, whomsoever it is, right? Make sure you lead with I feel and control the hell out of that narrative, because the demon in them is going to throw everything at you, including their fists in some cases. Can't stand the truth. It's like garlic. Yes, baby. On their Prakalisha skin. Yeah. Someone or something new is coming into your life at this moment in time. I told you, fast approaching. Some of you are going into what? That divine soul contract that is now being called in. Because what? You've been doing that work. You've faced your shadow side. As I sip my mocha. Some of you need to start taking self-defense classes, because you will gain confidence in knowing that you can actually defend yourself. Yes, baby. As I told you, a lot of you are on the cusp of breakthrough. Whatever ideas that you've been incubating, continue to put passion and determination into it, because growth, right? Prosperity and abundance is assured. And you stand on that big pentacali as well as protection. I told you, your ancestors, your way showers, your spiritual guides with the 5, yes, baby, are around you at this moment in time. Call on them at any time for strength. Even if you want to know about timing, ask your ancestors. You will know. Faith the size of a mustard seed. Some of you are about to give birth at the last stages of incubation. This child is going to bring abundance into your life. This child is also going to bring a lot of jealousy. Some people don't want you to see you with this new progeny, right? But they are protected, as are you. Don't like these bottom feeders with their nasty mouth. And they're plagiarizing. Listen, look. Yeah, look. Moon energy in the reverse. This is Cancer as well as Pisces energy. You was dealing with somebody that took you through cycles. It could be a situation that you thought you was going to be all smooth sailing if you stayed in your lane. No, baby. There was no lane to stay in, because you was dealing with a lying liar, a Fagin of the truth, a plagiarizer of the mind. Somebody who is not spiritually protected or spiritually guided. This person is operating off of their shadow side. Yes, baby. They ain't no prince. They truly is the frog. Can you ribbit that? I'm going to take up the moon energy, because that was the first card. This is about them still keeping lies, not respecting your boundaries. I told you, if you have to have a narrative with them, make sure you control it. Lead with I feel. Let them go crazy and do whatever, as long as they don't put their hands on you, because then you have carte blanche to kick as much ass as you can while you're trying your best to get away and live to tell the tale. Fuck them up real quick. And if you're trying to bring back the conversation and they keep interjecting and trying to pull you out of your calm, feng shui, Buddha-like state, give yourself permission to exit the area. You don't have to stand around and put up with it. This is what you keep forgetting, my Phoenicians. You don't have to stay and you don't have to deal with it. But some of you would like to say what you've got to say. They're not going to let you. They're going to keep you all over the place in that conversation, right? They're going to be putting a bit of subterfuge, right? Some of you are saying that, oh, if I'm talking calmly, it's not going to have an effect. Let me tell you something. I can rip somebody to shreds in this tone of voice and without profanity used, because when I am serious, I want you to feel me, and every word must be enunciated in the correct manner. There's ways of doing things. We are now playing chess, no longer checkers or drafts, as it's known in the UK. Energy is everything, my Phoenician. Use it sparingly around the back, front, neck stabbing, right? Whatever they're trying to stir up around you, my Phoenician, spirit has your back. You see their face. It's not going to work. Can't go nowhere with that bull swankyism. Let me pull one more card. Right? You are no longer in chopping season. This is about you clearing it out and having what? Can you see spirit in the background? Yes, baby. Breaking up of a situation because you're dealing with somebody who is full on in their shadow self, not having no true knowledge of self. And if they do, they pretend it's not real. They're being controlled by an entity. They have an attachment on them, because if you keep certain negativities up, what you give out, you'll get back. Let's get some runes on the table. Scotty. Got 96 in the chat room and 44 likes. Hit that thumbs up button and share, like, subscribe, so you'll be notified when I'm putting out more intel. We've got 4 again. Emperor, boss up energy. If you have progeny, you are taking care of them. What? With the strength of the divine and your ancestors. Yes, baby. Finding balance and moderation. Some of you are saving up your pentacles at the moment. Good. Because you are guaranteed a big pentacle. Yeah, baby. One that is out there and loud. This is why a lot of the toxic people are upset. It's because you are able to what? Bend the matrix. We have the letter O. This is Othello. This is talking about wealth and family. This is a family member, right? That is putting the boot in. How to call order on that what? Jezebel, Revelations 2:20, back, front, neck stabber. Alert, alert. Yes, baby, letter O. Oscar, Ocean, O'Neill, oh gosh, Olita, Oliver. Olivia, Olive. We also have Perthel. Yes, baby. In a reverse. Good golly gosh. This is the letter P. This is somebody using dark magic, dark spells, dark actions. It could be malicious words. This person is trying to break your character in the background, my Phoenician. Scotty. Shields up. Spiritual shields up. Good God. Psalms 91. Ephesians 6:13. Have a spiritual bath. Where is your Florida water? Put it on your hands if you're going to speak to this person. You need all the protection you're going to get, because they're going to come at you with everything. And some of them are going to result to violence, especially when you've got them on the hop with the truth of your feelings. This is also telling me at this moment in time, this person is feeling extremely loneliness. Feeling as though they're a pawn in their own life. Of course you're a pawn. If you're going to put your energies to negativity, you're a pawn. They've got no control over anything. Their emotions. We now have O and we have P. Is it a Peter? A Judas with a Peter suit? Or just a pussy hole? We need to know these things. Research, I say. Research. Good golly gosh. We also have Bacano, new beginning. This is going to be an ending of a situation with you guys. You're realizing there's no growth in those situations. There's no talking to bottom feeders. No. Right? They will scupper you with what? Trickery, stagnancy, and bull swanky at every turn. And then they will be screaming out their feelings, trying to do a flipperoo on you. Smokeation indicated. Yes, baby. This person has had no growth. I told you they're operating on their shadow side. A lot of them are in their cups. This is about could be alcohol, could be drugs. It also speaks of addictions. They've got a lot of addictions at this moment in time, as well as attachments of the soul kind. Yes, baby. The letter B for bye-bye. Baby. Brock Paquitos. Oh my God, my Phoenicians. This is an auspicious rune. It's blank. Divine is giving you the go-ahead. Whomsoever you need to approach today to get it off your chest or get it out of the way or to be put in prison with the prisoners, Divine is on your side. You are being gifted with choice today, my Phoenician. Choice that has spiritual power behind it. So as you decree it, so shall it be mote. Please hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying this read. Yes, baby. There's only one deck we can use for this read, the Vampire Tarot deck. Yes, baby. Again, we have Moon energy in the upright. Two different decks. You can't make this shiznai up. I told you, this person was the giver of illusions. Pisces and Cancer energy. A lying liar that had you hook, line, and sinker. Yes, baby. This person is dead inside, emotionally dead inside. Yes, baby. Yeah. Look at the Pisces energy around their neck. Water energy. And as we all know, my Phoenicians, Pisces is the 12th house. This is about your connection to your spirituality and continuing to use your intuition when having any parlay. Because some of you have been gifted with the blank rune. You've got that power to have the upper hand. Remember to control the narrative and lead with, I feel, and be like Buddha up in that bitch. You respond, you don't react, and your voice goes no higher than mine. And if they continue with the F shit, you have the permission to vamos! Take your lovely gorgeousness somewhere else and never look back. Because you have the destiny rune on your side, my Phoenician. I told you, this is our what? Gathering season. Giving us Pentacali, 6 streams of income. With Pentacali comes choice. And choice not to go around the toxicity, right? And be luxurious while you're doing it. What is the state of your relationship with this back front neck stabber, this ne'er-do-well, this animal in a kitchen heel, this certified ass kicker? Are they trying to give you another bout of cognitive dissonance? You're the boss in that situation. You don't even realize. Look, the Emperor twice, right? On the dominoes. As well as the card, Aries energy. Listen, I told you, control that narrative if you have to speak to them. You are the boss. If you are a parent, you are a responsible parent. Let me tell you something. You don't need to be in a toxic relationship or keep being abused in front of your progeny. Because what are you teaching them? You're teaching your son to be a bully and your daughter to be a doormat. Stand up, I say, Scotty. Stand up. Just because you need a relationship, a situationship, There's not enough edge control in this world, baby. You are bossing up on a bitch and they don't like it, right? They don't like it. Good. Excelente. Continue. This is also telling me, my Phoenicians, at this moment in time, that you have the wisdom of your experiences with these bottom feeders. You are on a solid foundation. And you have to remember, right? Isaiah 48:22. There is no sleep and no rest for the wicked. Pinky's up, Scotty. Pinky's up. What about it? You've bossed up on a bitch and they don't like it. Give me another card. They don't like it. Look at all of that fruit behind you. Listen, the communication with you and this person is not good. It's not of the right path. Right? Why? Because it's 9 of Cups, blood. Right? An emotional drain. They are not your wish fulfillment. They know it. You've got no emotion to give to that situation anymore. Scotty, told you. Waistline, edges, years, months. I don't care how long you've been wasting on this pussy hole. It's time to cut it off. And make them know, right, that they can't come back. That bridge is burned. And if you try and cross that bridge, I've got nay and I've got shiz. So come against my domicile if you want to. Missile it from a top window. They won't know what hit them, just like chicken licking.
Visit asana.com to try for free. That's ASANA.
What's going on? Get off with... Oh, sorry, it's the adverts. Yeah. This emotional draining bottom feeder. Yes, baby, you bossed up on that bitch. Yeah. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Is Pisces again, as well as Jupiter energy, because they were broke pocketers and the bringer of Zemblanity, right? Listen, Law 10 of the 48 laws of power, somebody who's always emotionally distressed and unhappy. Always leading with the negative, always turning up with shit or someone else's shit on their lips. Yeah, baby. The ones that with those wicked feet that are quick to run to do evilness. The simpletons from the spiritual short bus, right? And their feeble-minded cohorts. They're draining your blood. They are not this. They know that you've bossed up, and they are no longer your wish fulfillment. What else about this bossing up on this bitch? Right? We've got the 5 of Knives. They can't control you in your mind anymore. I told you. People can only you give them that power. 5 of Knives in there. Look at this. Unclean spirit. Listen, be careful where you lay your head. Right? This person is, listen, they're going for it at this moment in time because they can't affect you emotionally anymore. Full on drain. Good golly gosh. 5 of Swords is represented by what? Aquarius energy as well as Venus energy. This person has burned a lot of people with their persona, their behaviors, and they've taken no accountability. This is a verbal abuse, emotional abuse. Verbal what? Verbal what? Kung fu they did on you. Yes, baby, they pull a Fagin of the mind. Not like that. Don't like, no, love it. Not loving that at all. We're going to use some of this island time wellness. Get some deeper look at this. Look what's on the base of the deck. I told you. High Commander Decepticons. A girl with a snake. Yeah, it has been charmed or used. You need to enable those boundaries. Activate them. And some of them are start from the spiritual kind. Draw everything around you, my Phoenician. Because them don't love it. That you're not having it. Right? And they don't like the fact that you've got a healing heart. We saw the healer in reverse. This is why you try to fix a situation. But baby, is that not a what? A pendulum she's holding? I've got many pendulums. I'll tell you what that Chiquito Garçon is doing in the card. It never happened. They're trying to hypnotize their damn self. Thank you very much, Becky, for the super chat. Yeah. What else about this bottom feeder, right? This High Commander Decepticon. What else? We want to answer, and we're very patient, right? I'll take the first card that's in reverse. This is break up with them, babe. You've come to the end. Although we've come to the end of the road. Thank God. Thank God. Break up with them. Some of you will be breaking up an engagement. Give them back the ring. It's got spell work on anyway. You don't need nothing from a bottom feeder. Or sell it. Money's energy. Some of you were maritally tied to a High Commander Decepticon, and you bossed up on that bitch. You realize that they're an emotional drain, right? And whatever they're trying to stab you with now, this malicious was it tongue jocking, whatever, right? This malignant words that they're putting out, this nefariousness that they're trying to perpetrate on my Venusian, my prototype, it's not working. Continue to ignore them. Because if you can't get your point across and they're still continuing to control the narrative, right? Protect your energies. And vamos! 113 in the chat room. Namaste. Hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying this read. Don't like it. What do we need to know? Let's move this over a bit. What are they trying to continue to perpetuate in your life? Whoever's about to give birth, you're about to give birth to a boy. It's going to be a big boy, a big birth. They may have to cut him out, but they did mine. Lord of Skulls. If you stay with this person will continue to take and capitalize of your good ideas and this fortunateness that you have around you. Yes, they will. They'll continue to benefit, right, from your pentacles. Because, what? 6 of Knives. Because they're stagnant and stuck in their life. Their life, right, is a black hole of misery, right? And misery loves company. Not my company, because I come with a what? A shiz and an A. Hey, backing them off. Day and night. Night and day. Whatever passion you had for that person, you've turned that pot over. You've kicked over the opium, right? Because you are about to gallop into your season, my Venusian. The Lord of Skulls, good golly gosh. This is the King of Pentacles. Because you're avid. You've got it like that. Some of you are becoming entrepreneurs, right? And they don't like it. They'd love to come and pour molasses, oils, tar and feather on everything you got going on. But it can't work because they are being blocked by spirit. Why? Because you're chosen. You need to feel that nature and fully understand. Trying to continue. They would love to come back in that situation, but I told you, they're blocked and stagnant in this moment in time. Some of them are extremely depressed. Even as we speak, Scotty, this is again Aquarius energy in the reverse. They're unable to make any necessary changes in their life, and they are holding on to the past. They are holding on to the past you. Some of you are a doormat. There's nothing wrong with that. This is you facing your truth and forgiving yourself because you didn't know what you was up against. Bottom feeder, prakalisha. High Commander, pinkies up. But you know now. 2020 is beautiful. 2020 vision. Good golly gosh. The 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups in the reverse, right? With the 4 of Cups in the reverse. Emotional drain. They had it from a deep vein from you, right? This is a situation where there's no loyalty, no love. If you have progeny, they were being emotionally affected in this situation. Being trained up to be a bully or a doormat. What is this? Right? The 10 of Cups in the reverse is Pisces. And then the 4 of Cups is also Cancer energy. A lot of water energy, as we already know with Cups. We've also got the Lord of Cups in reverse. This one was emotionally cold. And the Ace of Skulls. Brock pocket horse. Buddy, have you got a dime? Do we have time to call out Jezebel? Do we? At this stage? I've always got energy to let you know. Come through Jezebel with the 22s. Them of no Pentacles. No pentacle, none, not a bean. This is about true loyalty, true stability. Their health is taking a downturn as your life catapults into greatness. 144 in the chat room, and you know that's a special number to me because you are called and chosen. Right? There's no logic in their situation. There's no logic in what they did to you. Because why? You upgraded a bitch. Yes, you did. Not having this. This is outrageous. It's taken all the laughter and joy out of me this morning. It's positively deflated a bitch. A bad bitch, I might add. What? These cards are jumping. What is foretold for my Phoenician once they leave? Ain't no sunshine when you gone. Yes, baby. They be tying that yellow ribbon around that old oak tree. Sun energy, as well as the tower energy, Mars and fire energy. Oh, they're on the skedaddle. But this is also looking like what? The Knight of Swords, baby. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. This is an ending of a situation, a breaking of a marriage contract. Because why? Divine is gifting you with a new life. We just saw the blank rune. Today is the day to go after what you want and get rid of what you felt or thought. You thought you needed. You don't need them. Siblings, toxic friends, you don't. Listen, you just need to have a friend in the Most High, Father God or Mother Isis, and call in your ancestors. And your soul family will turn up just like that. The sun energy speaks about you reaching new achievements in your life. This is you drawing in new soul family. Some of you are going on holiday, planning a holiday. Trying to make us a quick getaway like a smooth criminal, right? The bridge, the arches talks about what? The passages of time, new passages, new ways. Passages also bring to mind new domiciles, new beginnings. Some of you are moving, traveling to move. What else is foretold for my Phoenician if they continue away from this back front, neck stabbing, toxic waist dump, right? Listen, you're not attracted to that situation because they was not your true soulmate. They was there to give you a lesson. Did you get the lesson? Did you? Hola, Patricia, are you in Mexico? Love it. Love it. Queen of Scepters, and they are Jelly Bogelli. Trust and believe they are watching your gangster shape out. Was it shape up and ship out? The Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody. Queen of Arms. The Queen of Scepters is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Pinkies up. Spiritual shield on. This person is extremely jealous and codependent. Gonna try and use a bit of emotional abuse, right? Either to what? Ensure that you stay single and stuck with whatever they gave to you. That gift that keeps on giving. The bring of the darkness. But divine, you see these two major arcana, right? At its back. You get the last laugh and the longest one. Continue to move on from that situation. We saw the engagement ring in the reverse. Break it up, baby. Stand in your power. Why at this point would my Phoenician stay around somebody like that? Right? When they're giving you no true loyalty, right? No emotional satisfaction, right? This person loves to bring disharmony and they use their emotions to abuse you, right? This person, place, or thing is facing challenges. We need a new deck for that. This is getting juicy. What challenges are they facing? Let's bring the Love Oracle Tarot. The Love Oracle deck. Something about sexuality. Look, I just said that and look what's in the middle and come up again. Thank you very much for the super chat. I don't even know who that was from. Priestess Moonstorm. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your appreciation and your company. You know how it goes. Yeah. This person can't use their sexuality on them more. We already saw the 2 cups in reverse because you're not attracted to them because of their behaviors. You see through, right? The meat skin to their soul, to their core. And you don't love it. You're not drinking that opium today, tomorrow, or any other day, right? You're not having any more bouts of cognitive dissonance. We say no. This also brings to mind, be careful where you eat and what you drink. Pray over everything, my Phoenician. And if you feel in your solar plexus not to eat, don't do it, Scotty. Don't do it. Because you have to remember people's intentions when they're preparing this food and drink. Some of them are going to put something of their bodily fluids to try and bind you and lock you in that state. Remember that you have the blank room today, my Phoenician. Set some mudras. If you're going to approach the toxic, you make sure that you control the narrative, lead with what I feel. If they want to do all of this Jackie Channing shit and conquering shit, beat the brakes off them. But it's to get away. And put them in prison with the prisoners. Don't feel sorry for them. They don't like your edges. They don't like your waistline. They don't like your eyelashes. They don't like you. They don't like the way the air goes into your nostrils. They don't like you. This is why they're being particularly vicious and an emotional drain in your life. And they refuse to move. They're like an arm. You know when you see a dog sitting there digging, it's either going to come out or it's there for good. They'd like to be there for good, right? To be a burden in your life. A burden. A full-on burden. This is the true epitome of, right, a hyacinth bouquet. Thank you, KG, for the super chat. This person is having no full-on transformation. We already saw the shadow card, the mirror card in the reverse. They are being controlled. Let them be controlled wherever they are, right? This person is extremely abusive, emotionally abusive. We saw the Queen of Wands in the reverse, jelly but gelly, and they're watching you. But whatever they're trying to direct at you, it's not going to work. You are Divine's foot soldier. You are here to give your testimony to bring other members of this soul family through. I can only be the gatekeeper. I'm a pointer. I'm not a picker. I can point you in the right direction, but whether you choose to walk that road and talk that talk is entirely up to you. But don't waste those natural gifts that you have. Look at your North Node. Look at your Chiron. Heal yourself. Jesus said, as can I, so can you. We all have God within us. This is why Divine always directs you to go within for a problem. Don't go without, because you'll just get flying monkeys that don't care. 80% of them are glad it's happening to you, and the other 20% couldn't give 2 fucks. Or 1 damn. What else about this person? Told you, luminosity in the reverse. This is negative, devilish energy. This person will continue to break down your boundaries. They've got no boundaries on themselves, right? Look what's in the reverse! Look at this shit! I can't make it up. I told you, inner childhood issues. 10 of Cups in the reverse, emotionally abusive, using that to control their situation, right? But it's not working. And be careful of food and drink you take in that person's presence, because it's coming with the darkness attached. You need to get mechanical up in this bitch. Good time to develop an eating disorder, right? That person has no love for you whatsoever. They never loved you. I just felt my solar plexus turn for somebody just then. They never loved you. You need to get that through your cranium, right? That's all they wanted you to do, was dance with them. But it's time for you to show them a different type of tango. The one that's called the foxtrot. How to their life. Yes, baby, they never loved you. It was an emotional drain, right? I've already reshuffled those cards, but we kept seeing the Emperor. We've even got it on the dominoes because you, right, was a come up for them. You was listen, the Hierophant behind it. You was a spiritual gift to this person, place, or thing. Even in a family state, you was a gift you was what? You was that sunflower amongst what? Venus flytraps. Trying to dim your energy, dim your light. Right? This person never loved you and was never committed to you. Right? Listen, if you thought it was a soul, listen, everybody has had to slide down that particular pole. Yeah. Or examine that particular punani. Why would you want it? Why would you want to be with somebody who's going to be emotionally controlling, has no true love for you or love of self, right? They've got a lot of issues. Blood, right? A whole encyclopedia that needs Sigmund Freud, right? Attachments and soul ties. And you're not sexually attracted to them anymore. And they use sex magic in some cases. That's why you gotta be careful who you jump into bed with. They see your potential, they know your light, and they try to take it from you or keep you bound and stuck, right? Divine said, don't forgive them, just move on, forgive yourself. Because this chick is by herself in this bubble. And what was underneath it? In the reverse again, I told you. The Zemblanic king or queen. Yes, baby. Yeah, try to keep you in sexual knots. Sexual knots and tied up. Let's go to the life lesson card because this is outrageous. Stay away from the toxic. Like I said, if you feel the need to air one last time how you feel about a situation, ensure that you control that narrative. And if they're going buck wild, give yourself the permission to move away because you forget. You don't have to put up with it. You don't. You don't have to listen to it. And if they try to attack you, fight them. Fight them like you're fighting for your lifeblood. Don't take it. And then call the police and tell them what they did. I personally would be recording the whole narrative. Yes, baby. I would have a recording device on my person. Because them lie in a blood clot. Lie and they're slippery bo-gippery. Okay, let's go to the life lesson deck. Yeah. Trust. You need to know, trust that with this blank room, you get the chance to choose today, my Phoenician, how you go forward in 2021, right? Because our focus is on our 6 streams of income. 167 in the chat room. Come on in. Hit that like button. Subscribe and share so you will be notified when I'm putting some more intel on. Oh, follow me over to the TikTok. Hey, some of you need an emotional support dog or cat after you've been through that situation. Some of you have a love of animals going into that field. Divine is saying that you was always supported and fully protected. Others of you, our teachers, are going to be in a position to tell your testimony, right? Which is going to give others strength, right? And full support to come out of situations that they don't deserve to be in. Because he was dealing with a cheater of the truth, and your hairline. Any life lessons learned for this back, front, neck stabbing snake? Gosh, you saw it do a full forward roll, right? This person is insensitive. I told you. High Commander Decepticon, King of Cups in the reverse, narcissist personified, right? I told you, watch your food and drink around them. This is in the reverse. I kid you not. Watch your food and drink around these people and pray over your food before you eat it, even if you prepared it yourself. Give thanks to the Most High. Somebody's trying to trap somebody, right? Because they don't want them to move on and do better than they was doing in their presence. Change of career could also be a change of lifestyle, a change of eating. Change your eating. The food keeps coming into my mouth. Guard your food, blood. Be like, what's his name? Popcorn. Not anybody can pour my drink or buy my dinner. No, sir. Evaluate every situation before you go into it. And if your solar plexus says skedaddle, do that, just that. What's this last card? Look! Your guardian angel is giving you strength. Call your ancestors, my Phoenician. Understand that you are on a spiritual level, a raise in status, right? Look at this. Divine guidance, right, coming to you. A lot of you are getting downwards. This is the Ace of Wands. This is about a spiritual journey. This is moving forward, having the strength and the willpower to go forward, Scotty, and not allowing these bottom feeders to get in your way. 100 likes, please. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this read. I feel like I need to do a little more investigation on these cards. I want to know, because we need some names on this shit. Alright, because we've been seeing a lot of spell work. Look, 2 different decks. Come on, Scotty. Keep up! Let's get some runes on the table. I'm gonna put... Oh, I don't need to put these ones back because I've got 3 sets of runes in this bag. Who is it? Who is the main malignant, right? Pretender to your throne? Who is trying to rain on your parade? We have what? We have fear. This is the letter F for fuck them, yeah, and fuck boy, yeah. We also have what? Uraz, the letter U, right? This person is a codependent, right? And they're trying to break your untamed potential. This is the letter U. We've got an F and a U. Fuck you, yeah, that's what you got to tell them. Laugh of the day, the universe. Yeah, can you feel me now? Yeah. We also have the letter R. What name could that be? Rosalind, Raymond, Rashida, Rasul, Ratit, Rasputia. Yeah, you have a Rasputia in your life. Jelly Bongelli. Some of them, I keep going back to this pregnancy card. Some of them are jealous of your progeny that you've produced or are incubating even as we speak. Shields up. As my babies slip out of my womb, after they've done all of what they need to do with the baby, I lay them in the, after I put them on my breast and whatever, I lay them in the crib with Psalms 23 at their head. And that Bible always stays at their head until they get to the age, you know, where they rub out the pages, then it goes underneath the mattress, right, until they're around 5. Yeah. You've got status on this bitch and they don't like it. Even if this means that your status could be anything. It could be a new job. You are able to pay your bills. You're able to manage. You're able to turn it around and bend, right? The matrix, right? They are feeling stone. They've got a cold heart against you, my Phoenician. The letter R, right? We've got Bacana again. Because you've had a new beginning. You're about to break through, my Phoenicians. A new beginning for you. Them don't like it. And they're trying to scupper you. Right? We also have Jera. And Jera is my, as I told you, my Phoenician. Jera speaks about a year of peace and prosperity. It's on you, babe. And you are shining bright. You are about to what? Birth the new you. Because why? You are Law 25. You know how to rebuild and remodel and reshape. Yes, baby. You are reborn. A bad bitch. Yeah, them don't like it. I'm getting these mixed up. And the final one we have. If you know runes, you know what this means. This is the letter A. This is God, Father God Most High, and your ancestors. I told you. Do what you want, you nasty person. But I'm protected. But even though you have the spiritual protection, you must still be wise in your cranium. Remember what I told you. And guard your food and your drink. Pray over everything. Trust no one. Bottom feeding backstabbers. Don't like them. because you got that blank rune, baby. You choose your direction from today, my Phoenician, and make sure you stick to it, because the direction you choose is going to be auspicious and blessed, because you have Jera, that is the capital J, that is for rewards of abundance. This is your harvest season, my Phoenician. A lot of negative energy is being sent at you from these back, front, neck stabbers, right? Don't allow it to snare you. I need to know about this food and drink. Let me get a fresh deck for this. Wherever they are, it's Guantanamo Bay. Everybody choose a weapon. They're even fighting with themselves. And they want to come and fight with you. Alright, what about this food and drink does my Phoenician need to know? What did I say? I told you! This is a con man. Somebody is trying to manipulate how you eat and drink. Be careful, my Phoenician. Be very careful. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as Mercury energy. This person is highly intelligent in the separation of you. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune. I told you, fate, destiny, and you've put down the burden of them. 2 tens. That means completion. It also brings into mind the Sun card. We already saw the Sun energy. This is many blessings coming towards you. In some cases, it's the birth of this new coming child. You said it was a boy. And the child is born. A king energy. Yeah, Divine wants you to keep life flowing.
All right, time to quit messing around and make a decision.
Okay then. Everything is a sign in my readings. You heard it. It's time to quit messing around. Put down that burden because they feel left out in the cold, Scotty. Right? They can't get close to you if there are ministrations of darkness, right? So they're going to do what they can around what? Flying monkeys and other bottom feeders. Some of them have even what? Denied Pentacalic to their own progeny. They don't even want them to eat like them. The bottom feeding bastard. What about this? Magician. Death to that situation. Scorpio energy. Get on your high horse, right? As I said, if you can't control the narrative and they're going buck wild, right? Get on your high horse and skedaddle and don't look back, Scotty, because this is a transformation and a new beginning, which is much needed in your life, Scorpio energy, right? And don't accept nothing from this person. Every cup we're seeing is turned over, blood. Don't accept nothing. They might try to send something into your domicile in the hands of your innocent children, right? Anything that they give to your children in regards to food or drink, right? It may even be for the child. And they come into your house, put that shit in the fucking bin. Put it in the bin. Because it comes with attachments to it, right? To try and scupper you, right? And put them burdens on your blood. Don't allow no outside food or water to come into your house, especially from this master manipulator that you need to turn your back on. What else about this back, front, neck stabbing Fagin? They don't want the situation to end with you. They want to bleed you dry, Scotty. They want to be like that serial killer in 7, right, with Brad Pitt, where they had the man tied up to the bed, right, and was draining him of everything, and they thought he was dead. They want you to be like that in the bed, right? Because we already saw the 4 of Grails in Upside on the Vampire deck, right, where they're opening up a deep vein. They want you, but they don't want you dead. They want you in suspended state. They don't want this. They don't want the smoke from this tower energy. If it's a partnership, they don't want it to end, and they're going to do everything they can to manipulate the situation, right? Put you, in some cases, put you off your food and put you in that 9 of Swords state. But you've been given new perspective now. Somebody's even being freed from jail at this moment in time. Do they need to go? They need to go back in. Whomsoever's being let out of jail today, they need to go back with the prisoners, right? Because they haven't changed one fig. Hangman in the reverse. Good golly gosh. This person wants to cause delays and indecision in your life. They want you to be confused in your cranium, but divine is giving you that holy light around your head. This is also telling me, my Phoenician, that this is you're dealing with somebody, right, who is living with their foolish actions, water energy as well as Neptune energy. They are unstable in their cranium as well as in their domicile and all of their whatever's going on in their life, right? Their happy cup has been kicked over, and they're gonna try and put it on you. It's all your fault, right? They would love to communicate with you, but some of you have divorced yourself from that negative energy. Some of you have cleared your addiction of this person because you're getting a perspective. You're addicted to somebody who's a bottom feeder, emissary of what? Beelzebub. Not having it, Capricorn energy. The 8 of Wands shows up with Sagittarius energy in the reverse. This person loves to make hasty decisions, right, in life. And you don't love it. Listen, they are not your wish fulfillment. We already saw that come out before, and now the cards are repeating themselves, right? Look at the Queen of Wands again! And the Queen of Cups in the... Listen, when I was seeing people, there's 3 people on the deck now. Could be as much as 2 women and 1 man, but there's 2 women at this moment in time. They don't like you one fig. They are jelly bogelly, and they hate you. They hate your eyelashes. If you've got curls, they want them to fall out. Yes, baby. They want you to look like a Shaolin monk on crack. 2 extremely jealous women. One that's emotionally cold and bitter. Not 2. Listen. Unable to act. But this Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody that does use dark magic, spell work, but they're not going to get their wish fulfillment. What they planned for you, the same grave they was digging for you, this is where they are. These 2 women know each other. It could be men. They know each other, and they're going to try and work together against you, my Phoenician. It could be a man, because you know there's a lot of Mitches out there. Mitches. The only time their balls drop is when it's on a chicken head's forehead. Right, we're going to be closing up this read. Let's get some FPs on these people. I've given you as many clues. What you said, another rune. Okay, some more names. Right, we have I was. This is the letter E in the reverse. Good golly gosh. This is telling me, my Phoenician, this person is extremely untrustworthy, and they're not stable in their cranium, right? They've got no true ability. This is the letter Y. Y. Again, we have the letter P. Perthro. Divine is telling you to continue to tap into the unknown. I kid you not, my Phoenician. 2 times. 2 sets of runes. My Palo Santo runes. And my sandstone from Glastonbury. You know these are spiritual. You are being gifted. Divine wants you to know that you are the boss. You have the keys to the bimmer. Make the right choices. Set your in mudras, in stone, and whomsoever you X'd out, cross them off. Don't allow them in your domicile, and certainly don't allow them to give you food or drink. And if you've got progeny, right, and they're trying to enter your domicile with food and drink purchased by this person, put it in the bin. Don't let your children eat it. They'll be upset, don't matter. Kids are easily, give them something else to take their mind off them, but don't allow them to eat whatever they've given them in your domicile. Okay, let's get some FPs on this shoes, Nai. Then I'm out of here, for sure. Okay, that was a quick clean up for me. Is it? Okay, let's get the FPs out here. I've got 191 in the chat room. Namaste, come on in. Yeah, the toxic ones. Ones that you, listen, pass on that situation. Keep your mouth shut. Don't eat none of their shiznai. Right? Understand from a different perspective the level of, we're seeing 2 P's. I think it's for pussy that you're dealing with. Yeah, bottom feeder, right? Divine is telling you to continue to love yourself first. And that's the truth. A roof. Dare I go to another deck? Yes, I dare, because I'm gangster like that. Whoa. I told you, you got 2 blank runes. Divine is gifting you whatever you like today. Tap into that energy and use it wisely, my Phoenician. Right? You got new ideas, use them. Right? Whatever negative Nelly was trying, them are gonna lose in a big way. Right? And they're clueless of what's about to befall them. Don't tell them. Just get your popcorn. Because they haven't changed, they haven't transformed. Right? Some of them's gonna try and message you. Trying to bring a different idea into your life, trying to come with a different truth. Don't believe them. Right? You see this? Hell to the nah. 204 in the chat room. Namaste, come in, come on in. What's that, Melissa? You're saying you need some tickets for the show. Not with our KHAL. We've got better things to spend it on. It better be a free peep show. One that we can watch from across the water. This person has, I told you, they've got an STD. It's either a spiritual one or one, the itchy and scratchy show on their genitalia. They're an extreme user and an energy vampire in your life. I told you, you saw that deep vein they tried to open up on you, right? And they come with secrets and subterfuge, right? That would ruin your hairline, give you alopecia. Yes, baby. As you continue to level up. Okay, my Phoenicians. Thank you very much for joining me on this little tiptoe through the life of the toxic. Oh, there's a card on my lap. Look what's on my lap. I told you. Protected up the wazoo. Continue to thank Father God Most High. Wash. Did you hear that? Even they wanted to say something. Yeah. Don't let nobody fuck with you, right? Don't let them do it. Toddler Teesprings, where I have a plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. Or join me in a TikTok for the daily 1, 2, or 3 card draw. Or become a member, because the members get to choose the direction of the read. You want to use bleach on them? Isn't that what Sybil's mum did to Sybil? Don't do it, Becky. Don't do it. They'll put you in prison with the prisoners. Don't do it, Becky. Hey, yeah, and tomorrow is Thursday, right? So the all of the members get to choose what direction they want. What read do you want me to do? Do you want me to read on someone in particular? Hit me up in the email. The first email I see, what time is it now? 11:55, 2 master on numbers, right? 55 is about let go. So I've got to let go of this reading right now. Because I've got to go and get my 10,000 steps in. If you want to join me in the Fitbit, find me at KSP. And you can become one of our what? Getting it together. Gang. And as I always say, from the ashes, baby,